on, dudes and dudettes? Finally, some great news to talk to you guys about. So, USC does get the W against Arizona at Arizona on Saturday. Took a lot longer of time to do it just because they had like a 24/7 lead at one point, and then a bunch of fumbles and giving the ball back to Arizona on a very short field allowed them to get back into the game. And as you can see, the score was 24-20, and it was very, very close. It just sucks that it had come down to like that, and now there's all these questions and speculations about the coach and coaching all around at all phases and stuff, which is pretty bad. Obviously, it's definitely an offensive line issue with coaching and then play calling as well. But I don't know if any of that's going to get situated soon or not. We'll see. And then luckily, the Chargers the very next day did get a win as well against the San Francisco 49ers. But as the USC also, they let the 49ers get back into the game. They definitely could have had a lot of opportunities. There was about 6 to 8 points missed by their field goal kicker, which I'm assuming they're probably going to let go pretty soon just because he's been pretty bad, as all their kickers have been lately the past few years. So he's probably going to get let go. But during the game, Phil Rivers did pass John Elway on the all-time passing yard list, which is, I guess, cool for him history-wise. But I mean, you do all that and you still barely win. I don't know how a guy can throw for that many yards and still barely win. And they're saying that Derwin James has some of the best grades and numbers out of all the rookies, which of course is why I'm happy, because it just proves that I was correct the whole entire time, and I'm so glad he's on our team. And then also the Lakers did play in their first preseason game last night. They did lose to Denver, but it was very exciting when LeBron and everybody were in together, and even LeBron came back in, I believe, during the second quarter just to get another run. He was just wanted to see it and get a feel for it and just get more playing time. It's pretty cool. They weren't expecting that. But yeah, it looked great. The ball movement was really awesome, and definitely a lot of great things to look forward to with the Lakers. They're definitely going to put on a show during the NBA season. I forgot to mention on the first part, yes, Akasej finally blew out, even though he missed a lot of, if not all of the last game, but he went for a career high over 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just shows that the running game was doing really well, because Stephen Carr and Vive Alapai did really well as well. I don't know why they're going away from that, but they just gotta stick with the run game, and because those guys will take you to the promised land and control the game a lot better. And then also Chargers news I missed, that Joey Bosa is going to be officially out till like around week 9, so this seems like a lot longer than the few weeks they mentioned on my last video, but hopefully it's enough time for him to get back, be healthy, get ready and healthy before the playoffs, and he'll be tooted and booted and ready to go. So Grayson Allen, he had his premiere in the preseason as well for the Utah Jazz. He scored 19 points, a few assists and everything. Looked great. I believe he had 4 3-pointers, and that's his main job, what he's going to be doing. That's really cool. Great for him. So happy for him. And then Moritz Wagner found out that he's going to miss all of preseason because of a knee contusion. I don't know why they decided to get him. There was probably a few other guys they could have went after in that first-round pick, but they're really high on him. So hopefully it's just a preseason and not into the regular season. But we'll monitor that as we go along. So a bit of USC basketball news. DeAnthony Melton, Chimezie Metu, and Jordan McLaughlin are all officially signed. I didn't remember if I put Metu was signed yet or not with the Spurs. I know that happened like a month ago, so I just decided to put it in there just in case. And then also an ex-USC linebacker committed, a 5-star guy who I could have ended up putting on that USC guys that have either tarnished or just haven't lived up to their hype, or have all been arrested or something, that all are not on the team anymore. I mean, he could have been part of that too, because it seems like he's going to retire due to something, some type of physical issue. But he was definitely a talented guy. He was committed to USC until USC fired their head coach at the time, and he went to UCLA, which I was upset because they're getting a really great player. And then a few years later, now has this problem. So too bad for him. Not so bad for UCLA though. But hopefully he does get better in whatever he wants to do, and hopefully he can make it out okay. And then also, I did win. This was like the championship week for my fantasy baseball, which I've only done once before, and I wasn't really paying attention and really took it that serious. And so I decided to do it a little bit more serious this time, if you can call fantasy baseball serious. But somehow I won, which is pretty crazy. I never thought I'd even have the chance the way I was starting, but when you figure out how to which players are going to start doing well and the pitching rotations, then you can actually get a good amount of points scored. And right now I'll show you who I've had on my team and who helped me get to that championship. Yeah, so how I basically won were these few main guys. I mean, Aguilar, first base, I really ran with no catcher for all of the season just because I felt there was more points elsewhere. Like Hernandez has been there for a long time. Suarez, Simeon I added like halfway through the season. JD Martinez I got in a trade, which I don't even know how that happened, but they gave up a lot for guys they wanted, so I just let them do it. Mike Trout I drafted first overall, so he's still been on there. Conforto, he played really well towards the end, but I added him a few weeks ago. Same thing with Mondesi from Kansas City, and they've all been really good. Same thing with Voit. They've been really stellar towards the end of the season. Chris Davis I had all year, and Ben Netty I got also with the JD Martinez trade. Verlander, Porcello I got in that trade. Clevinger and Greinke, Syndergaard, Severino, and Snell I've had all season. Added Marquez a bit ago, and Kyle Cole and Porcello and Verlander all came in that one big trade as well, and just added a few guys here and there. But yeah, that's how you basically win your first opportunity at fantasy baseball, and I did pretty good. I'm not gonna say so bad for myself, so hopefully I can continue this success. And some quick other USC sports news. The women's soccer team won, as did the women's volleyball team. I believe they lost at least once last week as well, but I'm pretty sure they're still high on their rankings and looking good towards the postseason. And then the men's water polo team once again went 5-0. It's pretty crazy. I just don't see anybody stopping them, but to me they haven't really played that many like top competitors, but pretty sure once they get into their regular season schedule, then they'll face a lot of top guys, especially in their conference. But it looks good so far. So thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Starting to see some more clouds, so hopefully that's a good sign that we might get some rain, might not, but definitely clouds are more welcome than just clear skies here in Southern California. Like I said, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.